Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Siaram and we are learning the HTML series. So in the last video we have seen the how to create the file and how to save the file, what should be the extension of the HTML file and how to run it. Second video you have seen the type of tag. There we have discussed two type of tag, you can say input tag and output tag. Input tag used to ask the input from user, output tag used to display the output to the user. And meanwhile, we have seen the behavior of the tag also. That I'll show you the developer guide we have made. We have gone through this. That's video number 2. You have seen the input tag, output tag, and the behavior of HTML tag that we have called block level, inline, dependent, and independent. Now we are going to see the next that is called heading tag. Heading tag. Heading tag. After that, we are going to see next call. So we are going to see the heading tag that is h1 to h6, h1 to h6. Then we will be implementing the division tag and then we'll see the paragraph tag. We'll see the output. We will write the example. We will compare everything. We will see what is the use, what is where to use, where not to use, and then we'll go ahead. So for that, I'll create a file, example number 3. I'll write here. So you can also create a developer guide and you can follow me and you can keep writing example 3 and you can run also. See, when you are going through the video tutorial, you should not simply watch. You watch it, that is fine. But meanwhile, if you are implementing also will be helpful. Okay, we say like it's a simple, but actually it's not simple. Everything start from here only. Everything start from HTML itself. HTML is the completely your building blocks of your web application. You need to know. So what is the use of h1 to h6 tag? Okay, first I'll create the example 3, then we'll come back. So let's go and create a file, example3.html. Hope you are following the Notepad++. Follow any editor, but make sure you save your file properly and arrange everything properly, then only it will work. So example 1, example 2, you can see here. I will be creating now example3.html. .html you should give the file extension that we have discussed in the first file. Every HTML file start from the HTML and this will divide into two sections, head and body. So head we are not using as of now. We are going to use the body. Head we will start using from the CSS. So we wrote here called body. Now inside the body, we need to display some content. So the question is what to display, right? So you have to give a heading. Suppose you are displaying the about of a company. You have to give the heading about us. If you are displaying the contact from a company, you have to display the contact us. If your page is login page, you have to keep a heading called login, right? So in that case, we have total 6 types of heading, okay? And that start from where to where? It is from H1 to H6. Now suppose I'll show you one example. This is the page. Suppose this is the page. In this, what is written? There is a heading written called bootstrap card example. So if suppose some customer, some user will come to this page, what is this red blue block? He don't know. But if he see the heading, he will get to know, oh, this example is from where? Bootstrap, and the feature is called card. That is called heading. So heading will explain about the contents. So every page should have one H1 heading tag. Okay. Now let me come here to the developer guide and we'll write it, then we'll come back. H1 to H6, what is the use of that? Okay, you can write here, it used to create heading of web page. Heading of the web page, say like in every page you should have some heading. So once the customer will open the page, he will understand, oh, this page is for what purpose. Okay, it says it used to create the heading of web page. Right there, in every page in every page, h1 h1 is required required as per digital marketing rules. You know the digital marketing, what is that? Using the online marketing, people promote the businesses. So that's called a digital marketing. When you search something on internet, you will get so many websites will come in Google search. That all are the game of digital marketing. So you are developing a website for whom? For the customer. So your customer should find your website, right? So you have to follow the rules while developing the website. So what is that? It says like in every page you give a heading. Then we wrote here, we have total H1 to H6, six types of heading here. So which one to give? As per the digital marketing rule, in every page, H1 is required. You give H1, H1. H1 meaning is what? We are going to see now. Okay. Now I have written here, it used to create the heading of the web page, and in every page H1 is required as per the digital marketing rules. Okay. Now, so we wrote the documentation here. I will go to the example 3.html file and we will implement H1 to H6. Let's come here. Now, right here H1, welcome to CRM Software Academy. Okay, H1 is written. Now this content I will copy and I will come down below. I will follow the H2 and here also I will write the same content. Okay, so we wrote H1 and we wrote H2. And if I ask you a question from the previous video, H1 is the dependent or independent, what will answer? Look at here, H1 is open and H1 is closed. It's called dependent tag. Okay, H2. H2 is also dependent tag. Why? Because it is open and closed. It's called a dependent tag. Okay. So the second video number 2 was well explained about this dependent and independent. Now let me save this file. I have written H1 and H2. We save the file. I will run the page. We will understand what is the difference between H1 and H2. Go here in the view menu, Notepad++ view menu. You have option here called view current file in Chrome. Now you can see here, welcome to CRM Software Academy. It is coming little bigger font size, and the welcome to CRM Software Academy is coming little smaller. That is called, you can say little smaller font size. H1 is the bigger font size, H1 is the smaller font size, little smaller. Okay. Now let's come back. Let's write the H3. H3 will write, and inside the H3 also I'll keep the same text. Let me follow the H4, same text, right? So here let me follow the H5, same text, and let me follow the H6, same text. Now once we run the page, you will see the difference. Okay, what is the difference in this and how it is going to display in your browser. So you have seen the H1 is the bigger one, H2 was little smaller. What about the H3, H4, H5 and H6? Okay, so we will come to the browser and we will see from here. See, H1 is the bigger one and H6 is the smallest one, right? So hope you understood the difference between H1 to H6. What is that? H1 is the bigger and H6 is the smaller. Now come down. Next. So you saw this one. Now another one, hope you remember from previous video, we have follow one block level element, block level tag and inline tag. So what is the mean by block level tag? It is written here. Block level tag meaning those tags that print in the new line. Inline tag means those tags that print in the same line. Now let's come here and see. You can see H1 is printing in one line, there is a space here in the right side, but H2 has gone to the next line. Why? Because H1 and H2 both are block level tag. It will not come in one line by default. It will go to the next line. See here, H3 also printing in the new line. Why? Because it is called a block level tag. Block level tag will print in the next line. So you can say H1 to H6 all are called as a block level tag. It will print in the new line. Okay, so block level you understood. What is that? If it's print in the new line, then it's called a block level tag. So what we have H1 to H6, we have a block level tag. Okay, let me write here. H1 to H6 is block level tag. Okay, H1 to H6 is a block level tag. Now another one, look at here. We have written that they dependent and independent. Dependent is like the tag has to open close, then it's called dependent. Look at the example number 3. H1 to H6 all are open close. That meaning it's called a dependent tag, right? So we'll go here and we'll write here another line. H1 to H1 to H6 is dependent tag. That meaning it has open close. Okay. So hope you are clear with H1 to H6. It's called a heading tag and it used to create the heading of the website, and it is block level tag and it is dependent tag. Now coming to the division case. What is the use of the division case? Division tag. Let's write here. Div is simple. It's called as a division tag. Div used to divide HTML body into multiple blocks. Okay, div used to divide the HTML body into multiple blocks. Now you will ask what you have written this. Look at here. Suppose we wrote div used to divide the HTML block body into multiple blocks. I'll show you one example. Look at this page. Look at this page. How many blocks are there? This is one block. This is the second block. This is the third block. And this is the fourth block. So it is based on division tag. Okay. It is based on division tag. Division plus CSS. It is merged with the bootstrap. So this is the block. You can see it is coming from the div itself, right? So this is your one HTML body is divided into how many blocks? 4 blocks with the help of div tag and CSS tag. With the help of div and CSS. Right? So what we can say, div used to divide the HTML body into multiple blocks. Now come to the our page. Suppose I will keep on heading here saying like about us. About us. Okay. About us becomes a heading. Now come down, write a paragraph. Inside the paragraph, what I am going to write now? Text. Simple. So you have seen the hard copy book. Inside the hard copy book, paragraph will be there. In each page there will be paragraph, one paragraph, two paragraph, three paragraph. Same concept here also. When you are going to display the text data in the website, you cannot display 100 line one place. If you display 100 line one place, your customer will get confused. He will not read everything. So what you do? Display a paragraph wise. See what I did? I wrote one H1 and after that I given one paragraph, second paragraph and third paragraph. So what is the use of H1? H1 used to create a heading inside the web page. Using paragraph, what you are doing? Using paragraph, you are displaying the content text data. Using paragraph, we are displaying the text data. Then what is the use of the div? Definitely there is a use of the div. I will go here. I will open the div tag. I'll open the div tag and I will close here the div tag. So from here to here, this will become one section. This will become one block. So what we did, we created one block for which purpose? For about us purpose. And inside the about us, we added 3 paragraph, right? So this 3 paragraph plus H1 is the part of one division. Now let me come down below. Create another division. Let me show you also what is coming. See, without CSS, your division will not display inside the browser. Without CSS, your division will not be any meaningful in the browser. But division used to divide the page into multiple blocks. Now let me show you the output. Here is the example 3. You see here, about us, one division. These all are in one division. Okay. Now let me do one thing. Multiple paragraph I have opened. I'll keep this all in one paragraph. So it will be clear concept. Yes, in one paragraph we have added some text data. So this much, let it be in one paragraph. Okay. This become one division. Now again I'll run it and I'll show you how it look. See, it look like this. This become one section, one division, not section. Section is a tag in HTML. Let me go here. Write another division. Inside this division, I'll write here H1 our services. Our services. Okay. Now let me go here and in a paragraph, I will print again the text data. Okay, ABCD, ABCD you can write. Save, 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 save. Copy paste, same thing, correct? So let's see now. What we did, we added 2 paragraph. One paragraph is under the one paragraph under the About Us block, another paragraph under the Services block. So now this becomes a one section and this becomes a another section. This becomes a one block and this becomes a another block. So what will happen now? You can see H1 is the part of division. Paragraph is the part of division. Here also H1 is the part of division. Paragraph is the part of division. Now you saw clearly in this page, through H1 what we are doing, you are creating the heading. Using paragraph what you are doing, you are displaying the text data. Again using division H1 heading, using paragraph text data, and what we are doing using division, we are separating it. Okay, About Us is separate and division services is separate. So why can't we say the body is going to divide into multiple blocks with the help of which one? Division. Exactly, with the help of division you are going to divide the HTML body into multiple blocks. So hope you understood in this. What is the use of H1 to H6? It is for the heading purpose. And again, what is the use of the division? It used to create the blocks division. So as of now, the blocks is not visible as a separate block because we have not followed the CSS inside. Once we follow the CSS, the division will look like a one block. Let me go to the browser and show you. See, this becomes a one section. For which one? Our About Us. This become another block. For which one? For the Our Services. And this become in one division and this become a another division, right? Similar way, if I'll go here and copy the same content and paste here, right? And we'll keep here call contact us, right? Now inside that we can display here some contact number. Suppose mobile number, something you can write, email ID, you can write something, contact at the rate acd.com, correct? So you saw here one division for separate contactors, one division separate for Our Services, one division separate for About Us, right? So with the help of division, what we did? We divided the page into multiple blocks. Let me go to the browser and show you. See, this becomes a About Us, this becomes a Our Services, and this becomes a Contact Us. So hope you understood the usage of division, paragraph, and H1 to H6. I'll write a short note here. H1 to H6 I have written already. Division also I wrote here. For paragraph also I'll write here. P tag used to display text data in web page. Okay, p tag used to display the text data in web page. Okay, let's make a note, and again let's see in the next video. That will be how to link the pages, how to link one page to other, because in one website you have multiple pages. You cannot create only one page. You have seen in the multiple website, once you click on the menus it will go to the next pages. Question is how to link the pages. We are going to see in the next video. Okay, and again thanks for watching, and in case if you are new to the channel, I'll suggest you can subscribe it, Siaram Software Academy. Okay, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.